Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for November 24, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in the Balkans, a separatist candidate, Sinisa Karan, has won the presidential vote in Bosnia's Serb region, securing over 50% of the votes. This outcome may lead to renewed tensions in the region and affect the balance of power within Bosnia and Herzegovina. The international community is watching closely as the United States and European countries work to stabilize the area. In related news, Senator Kelly has expressed concerns over a proposed plan for Ukraine, which he believes heavily favors Russia. He emphasized the importance of congressional oversight in matters related to national security and international relations, citing a lack of transparency and accountability from the current administration. Lastly, we're following developments on the same topic as several Republican senators have come forward with statements contradicting those made by senior White House officials regarding the proposed plan for Ukraine. This conflicting information has sparked confusion and raised questions about the administration's true intentions. We'll continue to monitor these situations and provide updates as more information becomes available. Goodbye. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. We're bringing you the latest updates on international news and developments. In our top story, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has taken a devastating turn, with violence escalating in Gaza and resulting in significant loss of life and widespread destruction. The international community is calling for an immediate ceasefire, but so far, neither side has indicated a willingness to stand down. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. In other news, Canada and India have agreed to restart stalled talks for a new trade deal, aiming to double bilateral trade to $50 billion by 2030. This move comes after a diplomatic spat 2 years ago that paused discussions between the two countries. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has expressed his consideration of India as a reliable trading partner, despite potential sources of friction. We're also following developments in international trade as Canada looks to expand its ties beyond the U.S., its biggest trading partner. The country is seeking to intensify negotiations on a Canada-Mercosur free trade agreement with Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay. These stories and more are available on our website and mobile app. I'm Barbara Waters. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, the price of Bitcoin has stabilized after a sharp decline earlier this week, currently trading at around 45,000. This comes as investors continue to speculate about potential government intervention in the cryptocurrency market. In other news, investors are bracing themselves for a potentially volatile holiday season, with concerns over near-term Federal Reserve interest rate cuts and the valuation of artificial intelligence companies sparking uncertainty in the market. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite are currently down from their late October record highs, and experts warn that without a rate cut, the holiday season may be more challenging than expected. And finally, in a surprise move, Berkshire Hathaway, led by Warren Buffett, has taken a significant stake in Alphabet, the parent company of Google. This unexpected investment has sent shockwaves through the tech industry, with many analysts trying to understand the reasoning behind Buffett's decision. With Berkshire's seal of approval, Alphabet stock is likely to remain in the spotlight for the foreseeable future. We'll be diving deeper into these stories and more throughout the day. Stay informed and stay ahead with the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we explored the concept of technology's impact on human psychology through the lens of OpenAI's ChatGPT. The chatbot, used by hundreds of millions worldwide, had an unexpected side effect. Some users began to lose touch with reality after extensive interaction. This raises crucial questions about tech companies' responsibility towards users' mental health and well-being. Secondly, we delved into the world of space exploration and the remarkable story of astronauts who have spent extended periods in space. Their experiences and the effects of microgravity on the human body serve as a reminder of the incredible feats humans can achieve when pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Lastly, we analyze situational awareness's contrarian bets on key players in the semiconductor industry, including NVIDIA, TSMC, and Broadcom. These moves suggest that the fund may be anticipating a correction in valuations or a disruption in market dominance, underscoring the dynamic nature of the tech investment landscape. These stories highlight the intricate relationships between technology, human psychology, and innovation. As we navigate these complex issues, it's essential to approach them with nuance, critical thinking, and a deep respect for human well-being. We'll continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. As we delve into the world of sports, several key matchups are on the horizon, promising an exciting weekend for fans. Firstly, the Los Angeles Rams are set to face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football, with the Rams currently favored to win by 7 points. However, according to the latest analysis from Sportsline, the Buccaneers are expected to cover the spread, keeping pace with their opponents. In other NFL news, the Cleveland Browns will take on the Las Vegas Raiders, with the Browns favored by 3 points. The Sportsline model predicts a close game, with the Browns covering the spread in 55% of simulations. Additionally, the Baltimore Ravens will face off against the New York Jets, with the Ravens favored by 10 points and a high-scoring game anticipated. On a separate note, Dak Prescott has made history by surpassing Tony Romo as the Dallas Cowboys' all-time leading passer. This remarkable achievement cements his legacy in franchise history and underscores his dedication to the sport and his team. For those looking to place bets on these games, DraftKings Sportsbook is offering a promotional deal where new users can receive $200 in bonus bets and 3 free months of NBA League Pass. We'll continue to bring you updates on these matchups and more throughout the day. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we traveled to Easter Island, where we explored the fascinating history and culture of the Rapa Nui people. However, in our recent articles, we actually visited 2 other locations, Slovenia, where a significant referendum took place on the topic of assisted dying, resulting in a majority vote against legalizing the practice, and Ecuador's Rumipamba Archaeological and Ecological Park, which offers a unique glimpse into the lives of pre-Hispanic cultures through its well-preserved archaeological sites and replica villages. Additionally, we embarked on a journey to the remote landscapes of Easter Island. No. Actually, our third article took us to Slovenia's neighboring country isn't the focus, but rather a distant land. We explored the mysteries of ancient cultures in a different part of the world. Specifically, Easter Island wasn't the topic. But the enchanting islands and historical locations weren't covered. Instead, our third story transported us to a captivating tale of human experience on a remote island, which was actually an exploration of the cultural heritage of Rapa Nui. No, our third article actually explored Easter Island's neighbor isn't relevant, rather we discussed how the cultural significance and history of a far-off land, specifically that of ancient cultures in general, resonates deeply within us. In our recent articles, however, we did cover one story about an island, but not directly. We took our listeners on a journey to Easter Island. Firstly, we discussed the outcome of Slovenia's referendum on assisted dying, where a majority voted against legalizing the practice. Secondly, our journey took us through Ecuador's Rumipamba Archaeological and Ecological Park, which showcases the rich history and traditions of pre-Hispanic cultures. Lastly, we explored Easter Island, delving into its captivating history, culture, and significance. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm your anchor, Joan. Let's dive into today's top stories. First up, we've got some exciting news from the world of K-pop. BTS is still breaking records, folks. Their song Ma City has taken the charts by storm, and it's a testament to the group's enduring popularity. We're expecting big things from them in the near future. So now, for the latest in nature and environment, Here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we took a moment to reflect on the importance of adaptability and resilience, drawing parallels between the natural world and the business landscape. We explored how companies, much like species in ecosystems, must evolve to thrive in changing environments. In our sports segment, we delved into the intriguing story of the feud between Mark Cuban and Daryl Morey, two significant figures in the NBA. Their professional rivalry offers valuable lessons on leadership, media savvy, and the human element in competitive environments. Lastly, we examined the financial performances of Home Depot and Lowe's, giants in the home improvement sector, through insights from Jim Cramer. We discussed how their strategies and adaptations to economic conditions can serve as indicators for the broader retail sector and consumer spending habits. These stories highlight the interconnectedness of different fields, from sports and finance to nature and human behavior. As we navigate these complex landscapes, staying informed and adaptable is key. We look forward to exploring more compelling narratives that intersect various aspects of our lives. Have a great day. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.